Hello again, world. It seems like as I look at myself and it seems like I look worse with each video that I make. So please forgive how I look. So I guess continuing where I left off on the last segment. Let me tell you about a recent job interview that I went through. It was for a network administrator position, and let me tell you about a bit of the background here. So I got laid off from my previous company on January 14th of this year. Then on, I believe it was March 12th, I received a call from a company interested in a hiring process. And on Friday the 13th, we had our first screening. It was with the HR rep. And apparently that went well, and the rep went ahead and set me up with the hiring manager, and that was on Monday. So on Monday, I had my second screening, and that apparently went well. So we set up the third screening with the two representatives at the actual office, and that was on Wednesday. And that went well, at least in my opinion. On Thursday, I got a call from the HR rep mentioning how my screening with her, with the hiring manager, went well, and that he was interested in bringing me aboard. That I had very positive feedback from my in-person interview with the two people, and I was told that I would have feedback on the position either by the end of the week, Friday, or early next week. And so, with everything that went on, it seemed like that was my opportunity. And then on Tuesday at around 3 p.m., I received the email mentioning that thank you for your interest in our position. We are pursuing other candidates who closer match our skill sets. And I'm not so much angry or bothered by the fact that if there was someone more skilled than I am, I have no qualms about that. But it just seemed like I was blindsided, and they did a total 180 on me. Of all right, you had a good HR screening, a good hiring manager screening, a very positive feedback from the in-person interview, uh, and then you get that. So something doesn't click or add up or isn't rational about that. And as much as I would love to let that go, I will. But I can't let it go on just that end. The integrity that I guess I have, and the rapport, the respect out of talking and meeting with these people. The professionalism, it seems a bit incomplete, and I know where the hell that they're coming from. They have to send out such generic message of we're pursuing other candidates who closer match our skill sets because they don't want to be sued by retarded people who will sue at the drop of a hat for anything. Um, and I don't feel personally that that's right against me. Um, I feel a bit betrayed, uh, disrespected in terms of that. So I guess the diplomacy in all of that, I'm going to be following up with a contact and just let it rest at that, but not without speaking my mind, because shit like that annoys the hell out of me. I hate unfinished business, and that's what it was. And I hold no qualms or grudges against the other candidates that might have been more qualified than me. But as I said, I was just blindsided. Um, it was a total 180, and it's like that. I mean, if you follow what I'm saying here, when you add one plus one, that should give you two. Um, you shouldn't be expecting, 3 plus 3 gives you 10 or anything. And that's what this was. You add one and one, and I didn't get two. You have good feedback from HR screening, good feedback from hiring manager saying they want to bring you aboard, very positive feedback from the uh, in-person interview, good feedback from the follow-up meeting, and then be expecting a notice from us in regards to that. You don't expect to hear we're pursuing other people. But the other interesting thing was that this company, it was right up the road, like 600 feet from my previous company. The previous company was a client for the hosting and managed services of this company, and hmm, it was a private company when I was applying to it on careerbuilders.com. So I didn't know who I was applying to or getting into, but the fact that it was all interrelated and right up the street from my previous company, I just thought that that was a bit ironic, a bit eerie, a bit strange. Perhaps those aren't the right words for it, but it was a bit odd. So I guess I'll leave the update of the latest job adventures at that on this note.